Go ahead. Wait one second. One
Yeah,
second.
this is
Okay.
Brother Carter here with the Poor People's Campaign, National Moral Revival.
Right.
We're here to stop this bureaucracy that's going on to where you have the city and the county folks from this state region that are going in here to make the decisions for the homeless, and they have no idea on any solutions, but it's about money. It's about them allocating funds to what they think the solutions to be, instead of asking the people that are out on the front lines, that fight the fight, that have the real solutions. So in other words, what we're trying to say right now, where we're at, is if you're not at the table, then you're on the menu. And right now, that's where we're at. We're on the menu right now.
That part.
So we're trying to show what's on the menu.
Okay.
And the menu right now is those that are homeless, those that are out here that are struggling each and every day, for housing. And we're sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Oh.
Everybody has a right to live.
That's right.
And we have to continue to fight this fight to let them know that it's not about setting up triage centers and setting up encampments. It's about housing. It's about getting this land that's already been allocated for housing to put back in the direction for housing for the people, because we are the people, we are the purpose, and we hold the promise to the things that hold of the nation's constitution.
That's right.
So
Beautiful.
we're standing here for our First Amendment right to make sure that our voices are heard.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Crystal, can I?
Core magazine out here.
Hey, you want to say anything, huh?
Um,
Can you just say where we at?
well, I'm out here supporting the American Homeless Union and the Poor People's Campaign in their fight to be included in or be at the table where decisions about the homeless and housing are being made.
That's right.
You can't have people who know nothing about what's going on
That part.
making the decisions.
That's real.
So it
Beautiful.
is more like he was saying. There is you can't just have people that are in shelters or that are in encampments are still homeless. So that is not the answer.
Thank
so
you.
we need to look for real
That's
solutions.
beautiful. What's your name, huh?
Denise McCoy.
Okay. Beautiful. Crystal, can you say a little bit where we're at?
We are at the Sheraton Grand Hotel today. The League of Cities and the county associations are having a meeting, which is inclusive to our unhoused population. The tickets are $100 to get into the door. At the last minute, they changed it and said they would be screening who comes in. So we are here to protest this meeting because we don't need policies made about our unhoused without their voices.
And just to give people, listeners and viewers, what kind of decisions are these politicians and anti-social workers and non-profiteers making?
They are making the laws and ordinances that cut to doing sweeps, criminalization, just everything you can think that affects our homeless. Yesterday, one of our groups was told that if they were out there again, they would be ticketed and fined for serving food and hygiene and necessities. We're here to stop that. These broken policies need to stop.
And just also to get a clear sense, this is in Sacramento. Are these people from all over the state or just the Bay?
This is counties and cities from all over the state are meeting. We call them the elites because that's people that can afford to be in these kind of meetings. It's for all of California, and we are deeply affected by our homeless population. We probably have at least 200,000 on the streets right now. Here in Sacramento, we have 10,000 to 11,000. So.
That's real. Just for people watching Poor People's Revolutionary Radio, we're standing outside this elite hotel, the Sheraton. Several $100s a night even to be here, and apparently it's $100 a night, $100 a plate lunch. Yeah, just to be in here. So we know as poverty scholars, the poverty pimps and the non-profiteers continue to profit off of our poor bodies. And in fact, this is the most obvious and transparent example of that. This bougie lunch that is intentionally about us without us as poor people. So yeah, we here And we ain't leaving. Right on. Andy, you want to say
Heidi.
some words?
How you doing?
Hey.
Say a few words?
Yes.
Well, I know you were talking to our Sacramento Homeless Union president, Crystal Sanchez, a moment ago. She covered it. But we're out here to challenge the California League of Cities and Counties that they do not represent homeless people, even though they're having a homeless workshop. That they wanted $100 just to attend their homeless workshop, which means no homeless need apply.
Right.
And we in the union, the whole point of the homeless union is that homeless, not helpless, that the homeless are organizing themselves, whether it's Santa Cruz, Ross Camp, whether it's Stockton Boulevard here in Sacramento. They can break up these encampments, but they can't stop the organization of homeless communities and homeless unions. And so the California League of Cities, we know who they represent. They represent the developers, they represent the property interests, and they regard the homeless as no more than in the way. And so we're out here today. We're going to see about if we can see if they're interested in hearing from an actual leader of the homeless community. We'll see.
Right.
But we're just at the beginning of this campaign, and we are going to see to it that the homeless are heard in the state of California. The official number is 180,000. We know that that's an egregious underestimation,
that
there
part.
are tens of thousands of more people sleeping, not just on the streets, not just under the freeway overpasses, and not just in the encampments, but doubled, tripled up in tiny apartments, living in their cars, their RVs. 10% of the students are sleeping in the schools. So this is a statewide crisis. 8 million people at or below the poverty line, and we believe the homeless union movement is very much a part of that fight.
Beautiful. Thank you.